So here's a couple of questions that people have asked before, and I'm going to go ahead and answer um, these two questions in the comment afterwards. So let me just go ahead and read them. What did you look like back in the day? Memories of other past lives and what you did? I know focus on this life. I know focus is on this life and the teachings, but we already know what you look like in this one. It's very funny. Um, Very interesting. So I one time did a painting of myself on that beach, and the painting got destroyed. It got damaged when I was moving, so I don't have it. But it was a very interesting depiction because dark skinned, dark hair, but more reddish than dark. It was like the severely bleached out red, like the sun had really cooked my hair. About shoulder length, kind of with locks. Um, I had a physical body that had very little fat on it at all. So it doesn't look anything like me now. um, and so I had full head of hair, and I was lean in the regression anyway. Um, and being lean, it was very funny because when I painted the picture, a friend of mine said, "Well, of course you were lean." They started teasing. But when you think about a guy who goes out on a boat and pulls nets of fish out of the water all day and eats a lot of fish and natural food, probably going to be pretty lean. So it all made sense to me when I saw that image of myself. The second question you have on here is, do I have memories of other past lives and what you did? It's a fascinating thing about other past lives because I have ideas of what other past lives might be. For instance, I have done Renaissance festivals for a long, long time. When I first went to the Renaissance Festival, I was really fascinated by Viking culture, which made no sense for a Renaissance festival, but I was really fascinated by Viking culture. I made a full chainmail suit. I did all the stuff. And I felt a real draw to it. Then later, I felt a draw towards the Elizabethan time period, which was weird because I was doing a Henry VIII fair. So I was doing the time frame of his daughter. So my costume went from a Viking to an Elizabethan gentleman. And in going to the Elizabethan gentleman, I had an experience had an experience where I was really excited about learning to do the sword fights, and I ended up going down and auditioning to be in their live combat chess match at the Renaissance Festival, and I ended up meeting two gentlemen who were just incredible fight directors, and in that year I ended up doing, I think, three or four fights in the chess match, including one of the big finale fights. And it was really interesting because I just took to sword fighting. It just seemed so natural to me. It was something that I feel like I've done before many, many times. And at the end of the festival, both of those fight directors said, we think you've got incredible talent as an actor and a combatant. We'd like to help you, grow you this talent. And they offered me their training for free because they saw this natural aptitude, I guess, for sword fighting, which I thought was interesting. When I traveled to Jordan and I went to Petra, Petra is where Indiana Jones found the Holy Grail, right? But when you go down the valley to the Armory building, which is the movie location that's in the Last Crusade, when I came out of that little valley and saw the Armory for the first time, I didn't have an Indiana Jones experience. I had this weird experience of feeling like I was looking down from on top of one of the pillars, like I was up there carving it. like I had been a carver. But I didn't have the visceral sort of remembrance like I do with the John life. But I truly believe that in that life that I had experiences of being a stone carver at Petra at some point. There have been places I've been all over the world that I just felt an affinity to. Norway was one of them. I think really when it comes down to deeper dives into other lives, and I've never really had a deeper dive into other lives, but I do believe I've seen glimpses of what some of my other lives might have been, if that makes any sense at all to what I'm saying. And I think that answers your question. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. The John of New channel is solely funded by your generous donations and purchases of private readings and merchandise. To help out, go to johnofnew.com or use the donation link in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.